This woman was born with her neck facing upwards, while this man was born with his neck facing downwards. Although they lived in the same building, due to their special physical structures, they had never met. In this world where everyone seemed to find their pairs easily, this man was born different. A spinal problem prevented him from lifting his head, so he could only gaze at the floor forever. When the man got home, he touched the hospital photos and, feeling dejected, patted his little dog. Then he saw a poster. The pose on it coincidentally matched that in the photos. The man immediately opened the window and stuck his head out, fantasizing about kissing the lady on the poster. Suddenly, he noticed a stand-up sign. He quickly brought it up and tried to kiss it, even dressing up like the model on the poster. But no matter how hard he tried, even breaking the model's head, he couldn't achieve the kiss. In the end, it was his little dog that managed to do it. The man was extremely, here, is translated as disheartened for a more natural fit in English, and finally chose to go to sleep. Early the next morning, a little bird flew into his home, chirping non-stop. The man hurriedly threw the bird out and then brushed his teeth and washed his face. This little bird was raised by the woman downstairs. The woman also had a congenital defect and could only look up every day. However, women are naturally beauty conscious, so she still dressed herself up exquisitely. It was the weekend. The man took his fishing rod to go fishing, while the woman prepared to release balloons outdoors. They could only choose such entertainment activities that suited their conditions, so they had no friends around. In the afternoon when they returned home, they just missed each other. At night, the man, still unwilling to give up, tried to kiss the stand-up sign again. The chirping of the bird attracted the man's attention. The bird took the opportunity to fly into the man's home. The man looked around for the sign with its endless top but couldn't find it. Finally, with the hint from his little dog, the man saw the bird. He tried to catch the bird but was teased by it instead, which made him very angry. The man grabbed the head of the sign and had a tug-of-war with the bird. The bird, holding the head in its beak, was flung away. The man stuck his head out to look and, at that very moment, saw the woman who was looking upwards. They immediately took a fancy to each other, so they both started to dress themselves up. The man came to the woman's door, but since the woman was taller than the man, one looked at the floor and the other at the ceiling as they stood at the doorway, searching for each other for a long time without success. So the man went into the woman's home, and the woman went into the man's home. They stood at the windows, one looking up and the other looking down, but still couldn't see each other. They could only go home dejectedly. The little bird watched as they passed each other on the stairs but couldn't see each other. Its chirping caught their attention. Finally, at the moment they turned around, they saw each other. The two of them shared their first kiss.